So the channel must be important to the salvation of the world, I guess, because it's not going to be taken down. I felt good about it, but I just not attached to it at all anymore. Like, okay, if that goes, then that's all for the best, and something will work out better than this. It's really a trust. I can feel the trust behind everything. Like, how can I fail in something that is so certain? And I've felt its certainty, and I know 100% the certainty of the experience. I know where we're going. I know, yeah, it's just, I can feel it. It's just a constant state at the moment that, yeah, I know the end. I know that forgiveness is my function as light of the world. I know that the more I forgive, the more I feel the peace, and the more I just allow things to be as they are. Today we've got the giving over every hour, and I've been doing it. Whoa, it's so cool to have that, and I know it's going to be a big part of this next part of the course, like the 200s onwards. It's going to be consistently asking you every hour to let things go, and it's a really powerful practice. And as it says, I believe it now. This is do this, like do it every hour, whenever you can. Make it a habit. This is your like you can basically experience this peace and this happiness and this joy if you give over every hour. Make a point to sit down, or to stop every hour. Do it every day. Do it for the rest of your life. The rest until you feel a consistent peace every hour. Like, just think. And I'm not telling you from like I'm just read it in a book, and I'm telling you, I can feel the certainty of it now. It's no longer just an idea in my mind. So are you willing to join me in this practice of every hour when you remember? No guilt if you forgot. And I usually, my big forgetting is between 1 and 5 o'clock, that I often forgot to do the lessons or forgot to do the hour remembrance. Just do it now. Like, why not? Why not? What is stopping you? Like, what is stopping you from taking 1 minute every hour and stopping? You have an alarm, everyone has a phone now, you have no excuses. It's just, do you want it? Or do you want to continue living the life as you're living it and going ups and downs? Or would you just like consistent peace where it becomes more and more consistent? And the forgiveness lessons, as they come in, you're being grateful for them. You're actually being grateful for them. Can't tell you, recently listening to Nook and Kareen and doing the obstacles, they put out a video recently. I've never truly, fully been grateful for a trigger until recently, until these last few days. And I feel like all the triggers, which they've come in waves these last few days, over and over again, something else. I'm actually grateful for them, honestly grateful for them. And they said, and this makes a lot of sense, that when you're grateful for your triggers, you're actually forgiving them. Because if you're forgiving them, but you're still reacting to the triggers over again, so many times I thought I'd forgiven my ex-wife. I'd done forgiveness letters, gone through forgiveness practice. I've literally done it for years. It doesn't work unless you're grateful for the trigger. Unless while you're, even during the trigger itself, you're grateful somehow, then you're not forgiving it. You're just, maybe you're chipping away a little bit, but I can tell you, you're going to be triggered again. And you may feel like, oh, I've forgiven this person, I've forgiven this situation, and it will come again and again. And recently, I literally felt grateful for an experience with my ex-wife. That is the biggest miracle I've ever experienced. Because in my experience, she drives me nuts. I don't like her at all. Humanly, I don't like how she deals with stuff. her thought system, her thought, the way she thinks. I don't think it's a problem with not liking someone and not liking the way someone acts, but just knowing that that is their program. That is the program that I wrote unconsciously, not Sam, I don't think, the being that created this world, my true self, our true self, wrote the script for that being to give me this learning lesson over and over again until I could see, okay, if I can forgive that, if I can have gratitude in that trigger, then I'm truly forgiving. So yeah, do the lessons with me every hour, and I'd like your feedback. That'd be cool to hear from you. Boop the like maybe, or let me know, what is your experience with doing the hourly lessons? How are you dealing with it? What the resistance is, and how can we overcome it? I mean, that'd be cool to create something that, I love creating stuff, but if I could create something that is just interested, like meditation or some way of getting over this resistance of doing this hourly practice or doing the practice of the course. I've not thought anything, I haven't come up with any ideas yet, but who knows, maybe through a collaboration of thoughts, even leave, every comment you leave, every like is you collaborating with me, with spirit. It makes me want to go further ahead. It makes me want to continue. So many times I've been doing the lessons for this last year, and I've had to look at the comments just to be able to go on, because I don't want to do it anymore. Some days it's supposed to only take half an hour to make one video. Some days it takes hours because stuff doesn't go right. I mean, just yesterday the video took somewhere between 3 and 6 hours. Not continuously, but I kept having to do stuff and then come back, and I got so frustrated with it. It literally, over maybe a 6-hour period, I was doing stuff in between, but I kept coming back to it and trying to make it work. It wouldn't render, it wouldn't upload, there was sound issues, it was just, and yeah, I was like, I've got to do this. And I woke up this morning and it still hadn't uploaded. So I thought, okay, do it one last time. I woke up, put it on, rendered it, re-rendered it, and finally it went out. But so you even leaving a comment or a like helps me, pushes me ahead to keep doing this stuff. So thank you. I'm grateful for that as well. Other than that, have a wonderful day.